saying goodbye is hard, and it never gets easier no matter what age you are. Whether you're 5 years old, 65 years old, or somewhere in between, that time when you have to say, I don't know when I'll next see this individual, what are the things I desperately want to make sure I say to them, can leave you feeling so incredibly tense. But for me personally, never has that been more difficult than as a teenager. And getting into a car to head to somewhere quite final to say goodbye can be one of the hardest days that anyone has to experience. And as this small Volvo trundles along the road, we see two individuals sat in conversation, heading to begin that process and say goodbye. Marcus, Gloria, who do we see? And what is your conversation about?
Theo is sitting behind the steering wheel of this older but well-maintained Volvo. The radio's on, and he's wearing this purple green shirt, like just the most aggressive colors you can think of. He has like a collection of rings around his fingers, and these fingers, these hands, one of them just keeps moving as he's talking while still driving the car with one hand. And he's leaning towards Izzy, and he's saying like, so then I tell my dad that that's not how you operate that machine, but he of course just looks at me as if he knows it all, and I had never operated that thing before. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, Theo. Which machine? I'm sorry. I've lost I lost track about 5 minutes ago. I was trying really hard to listen. I'm so sorry. And you see Izzy neck in the passenger seat next to Theo, and she is of Mexican Filipino descent. She is fat. She's got big frizzy black hair. It's almost as if it was crimped and brushed out. She is sitting there with her arms like folded across as if she has to really pay attention to what Theo is saying to understand what this machinery talk is about. And she's wearing a crop top and really baggy cargo pants and some platform shoes.
The brand new saw that Pop got for the
Oh,
workshop. It's okay. I can imagine your head is elsewhere right now. You know,
mhm,
thoughts just in different places.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I really today's hard.
And Theo, for a moment, is sitting there thinking how to respond to that. And one thing that Izzy and the other friends would know about Theo is that he often just uses levity and comedy as a kind of coping mechanic. And after a brief moment, he just smiles and laughs, and he goes, "Oh well, it probably is, but well, we can't really pick him out, right? The days that we want to be hard or the days that we want to be easy, right?"
Very true.
And also, you have something really cool to look forward to, don't you?
Yes. And her friends would know what her friends would know about Izzy is that she is very much like a happy, easygoing person, but doesn't really talk much about her family and hasn't really shared with anyone like how heavy it is for her to have to move back. Um, but she's trying to put on like just a little happy face in front of Theo. I'm I'm just glad that we get to do this together.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I get to pick all of you up, drive you to the airport, and then drive all the way back by myself. That's amazing. No, I'm just kidding. I love doing this. Please don't put on that face, Izzy.
I know. The idea of you driving back by yourself is not exactly a nice thought, and maybe I'll visit. I'll be sure to visit as soon as I can.
If I could interject, I feel like that's a moment for a roll.
Oh crap. Okay. Am I rolling?
You would roll, yeah.
Oh.
You're the one being vulnerable there, I think.
Crap! I forgot about rolling.
Mhm.
I got an 8. A still spring day, the sky is clear, the air is clear. Is that where? Oh no, emotions.
Yeah, your mind is clear, your mood is clear, a still spring day.
Cool. It's fine. I'm fine. Then, right? All right. Yeah. I can't wait to see the others.
As Izzy says that, Theo just takes the final corner towards the meetup spot at the local high school, which we all visited together, where we spent many days together, where we have good memories, bad memories, but where we want to be one more time together before we all go in separate directions. Well, at least most of the people here will be going other places. Is the rest of our friend group already there?
Iris, do you think that I will manage to get a job quite quickly? Like, they say that when you get to Melbourne that bar jobs are really easy to come by. I've never done anything like this before, though.
I checked your resume 3 times, and it got better each time. If you don't own a place by the time you walk in, that's on me.
I'll hold you to that, I think. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but it's really far away.
Yeah, but that sort of just describes how far you're able to fly, Andrew. That's pretty cool to say you can fly really far. I think you're the only person flying farther than I am, and I really busted my ass to fly hard. I can't wait to never see this school again.
Really?
Well, look over there, and she sort of points at the entrance to the track. None of that is compliant. No one with a wheelchair or with like crutches can walk on that. Look over there, that roof, a strong snow, that's going to cave in. This place is a mess.
Yeah, but just because it's a mess doesn't mean we need to forget about it, right? Like, we just need to think about how it could be made a bit better.
It's just a building.
Huh? It's much more than that. There's memories, right?
Yeah, well, those memories would still be around if the building wasn't. And if the building was improved, more memories could fit in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? I don't want to just go ahead and forget it and leave. I want to see it be better, so...
Okay, so I can come back and, like, by our next reunion, have it demolished and rebuilt, right?
Well, I think we need to speak to Theo about that and see what he and his dad might look at it.
I mean, they're pretty good. It's not going to come cheap. I don't know what the municipal budget is like.
I don't want to talk to the principal. To be clear, I'm never going back in there. Not
See?
anytime soon.
See?
Yeah, I like the idea of it, but I don't want to go back inside the doors because then it just feels like we're back and it's another day and I need to sit in music class. And no, you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Is that why you're going all the way to Australia?
I roll a 9. A 9 is April showers. Your sadness opens in a sudden burst of tears.
You know there's music in Australia too.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't have to play the Glockenspiel in Australia, and for some reason I always had to play that, and I hated it. But they make you do it to try and get your grades up, and I fucked it up. So, no, you're right. I'm looking forward to getting away from here too.
Goodbye, Glockenspiel.
Goodbye, Glockenspiel.
As you say goodbye to that instrument, the familiar sounds of Theo's Volvo pull up, and Izzy and he appear on the scene. Theo gets out behind the steering wheel, waves at the two of you, and just goes, "Yo, what has two thumbs is going to get you out of this place? This guy."
He's too happy about this.
I mean, he works in wood. How long will it keep both of his thumbs?
I give it 6 months.
6 years.
6 years. You're more optimistic than I am.
Izzy shouts from the window, "What are you all saying? I can't hear you."
We're just saying about how we can't wait to leave this fucking place behind.
We're betting on how long Theo's gonna keep both his thumbs as Edie starts dragging her wheeled suitcase behind her across the gravel. What an inconvenient place to wait.
Theo, she said 6 months for your thumbs, by the way.
Wow, that's really polite of her. I thought she would have said 3 months.
So you got a shotgun?
I do. I'm not moving.
Them's the rules.
I mean, you
Okay.
can sit in the front if you want. I would just. I want to be in charge of the radio. So.
No, it's fine. I'll climb out back. Can I get in Can I get in the trunk?
Yes.
Get yourself cozy with the luggage there.
Does that all? Do we fit?
You both want
Well-
to go in the trunk again? I don't think this is gonna work a second time.
Well, I'm gonna try.
You are underestimating the capabilities of my car. I've transported more than you people in there. You just need to pull up your legs a little, maybe, accept the fact that you're not going to have all the leg room in the world, and it's going to be totally fine.
So therefore, right now should be the time we enjoy the last bit of legroom we have.
And you see Theo just point at you with a smile and then starts loading in the luggage and all the bags.
Now, that to me sounds like it's doing something physical.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to roll for the weather in that case. And I got a 7. It's a still spring day. The sky is clear. The air is clear.
I'm just going to climb in the back. I don't think being in the trunk's a good idea. You're right. Leg space is important.
Especially on your flight. Iris hops in, and I didn't describe Iris. Iris is like a round-skinned, tan young woman with impossibly heavy, frizzy, long to her waist hair. And in true to the fashion of the time we're playing in, wearing a t-shirt with probably 3 or 4 tank tops layered underneath. Because that is cool.
Andrew is the 17-year-old gangly boy with glasses wearing a Nirvana t-shirt, even though he has never listened to Nirvana. And with a kind of jumper or sweater tied around his waist, pair of jeans. A kind of faded tan line from a watch that he seems to have forgotten and left at home. Climbs into the car. So what's going on the radio then if you're in charge?
I haven't actually had a chance to play anything yet. I was listening to Theo talk about saws for the last 20 minutes.
Is that a band?
I don't. No. Not in this case. Not in
Would
this
be
case.
a great name for a band.
Well, the
Uh-huh.
Saw
Oh,
Doctors
it's-
are pretty good.
Oh,
Who?
of course. Did you get the latest album of the Saw Doctors?
Sure, man. Does not elaborate. Has never listened to it.
Izzy, how about you put on some tunes for us as I get the car out of here and away from good old high school?
Yeah, I'll do that. Izzy pulls out like a bunch of like a CD case and starts flipping through it and is just looking through them all. She passes an NSYNC CD, Britney Spears, Ricky Martin, Lou Bega, and she pulls up a mixed CD that she was waiting to put on for this last trip. And on the cover, it says "One Last Time." And she puts it in, and it is a song that everyone's had to hear her play multiple times on the many road trips that they've taken together, maybe. And it's "Hold On" by Wilson Phillips. And it is very, very happy and somewhat hopeful, but it doesn't feel right in this moment. I think it's too hopeful. And she's holding in, singing along as best as she can. I made this for us. It's got everyone's favorite songs on it.
Oh. Well, that's sweet.
This must have taken a while.
Yeah, I had to commandeer some music. Some of the files were corrupt. Had to fix my computer a couple of times, but got there
you
in the
didn't
end.
install LimeWire, did you?
Yeah, you mentioned your burner wasn't working right. I'm glad you got it fixed, but now not taking it with you, I guess.
No point.
Hmm.
I know that if I brought it anyway, it might explode if I plugged it into a US socket, but I'm gonna miss everyone.
He and Sappy on us already. We
I
haven't
can't
even
help
turned
it.
the engine on.
Yeah, but we'll talk. We shared our AIM names, our ICQ numbers. We're okay. I told you all about Trillion, right? You can combine all the messages in one program. As long as you don't like poke me all the time. That's a bit annoying.
Sitting in the back seat beside Arius, I'm gonna just like nudge with an elbow.
What?
Oh, I'm just poking.
Dad!
It's that remark that snaps Theo out of just sitting behind the steering wheel, because the moment that mixtape CD came on and Izzy was talking about how she made it for all of them, Theo got a little bit quiet as he was just listening to that music. And I would like to make an emotions roll to see what kind of emotions he's currently processing. I got a 3. March winds. Your rage picks up in sudden gusts. And
Rage.
he hears the words that Izzy says of like about how everyone's leaving, but then also he has Iris attempts at cushioning it all, at just like, we keep in touch, we can reach out to each other. But Theo feels like that's so naive as if you truly keep in touch when you're thousands and thousands of miles away from each other. What kind of pale excuse to actually hanging with your friends is sitting in an AIM chat room with each other? That's not the same. It can never be the same. And from now on, it will never be the same again. And instead of saying anything, he releases the handbrake of the car, puts it into first gear, and just says, we're getting late. We need to start driving. And he just gets the car in motion, like really pulling down the vibe in the car as he pulls away.
If Izzy turns her head to look at him just very, like, quietly or discreetly, what is the emotion on his face?
He has just this face that he forces himself to look ahead on the road because he knows that the other people in the car are looking at him, and he feels like as if he would look any of them in the eye right now, something would break in him. He's tense. He's really charged with anger, not at his friends, but anger at this situation.
I think Izzy, seeing the tension, and as we're driving away, she just quietly like rubs her hand on your shoulder and can't look at you either because she'll start crying.
And it's that little touch, that just this comfort of having your shoulder rubbed. You can see how Theo is like holding back tears. Like if they would come out, it would be these hot tears of anger that is born from sadness that would run down his cheeks. But you know him long enough that he is appreciative of this gesture, but that he just needs a moment to come down from this.
Yeah. So she says nothing, doesn't look at him, just a rub on the shoulder, and just puts her hand back in her lap.
Edis has ordered a club sandwich with a side of salad. But Edis absolutely is the person who's constantly looking over. Hey, can I try some of that? Hey, what's that? Can I have a piece? You can try some of mine, and not always waiting for permission, especially for very close friends.
That insufferable friend that just is very comfortable, but you love them anyway.
Yep.
So I did say if you wanted mozzarella sticks, you could have just ordered them.
No, I don't want mozzarella sticks.
Just
bite.
one?
The bite of.
A bite of one?
Yeah. They don't sell them by bites. You can have
really
some of mine.
I don't want a club sandwich.
But then it's even, and then I won't hear about this later.
Okay, so I can take a bite of your sandwich and you can have a bite of this mozzarella stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that seem like an even trade?
It's a perfectly even trade.
Ah.
Oh, okay. And overly familiarly pass over a mozzarella stick. Just take the whole thing.
It's too much. I only wanted a bite.
Okay, and I'll just eat the other half.
Is this something physical?
Roll for mozzarella stick.
I think so. Go for it.
That's an 8. It's a still spring day. The sky is clear and the air is clear. What you two have over there?
I finished. She's holding her food behind her back. I'm still eating her burger. It's a very greasy cheeseburger.
Anyone else want some club? Some salad? They went light on the dressing this time.
No, but you can still have some of my fries. And Theo just hands over his fries.
Fry.
Of
Just
course,
one.
singular.
But Iris does pick out, like, there's always that one ridiculously long fry. Unabashedly just goes for the one long, because it's still one fry.
I think
The
it's
prize of the
fry I've ever
entire
seen.
thing. Sorry.
Oh, you go.
All I said was the prize of the entire thing of fries was just you found the right one.
It's one. It would be rude to take more.
I think that's a whole potato.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you all remember when we went over here after prom? And Nick, he legit tried to convince the guy at the drive-thru that he could order just a bag of potatoes here.
Oh.
I don't remember that. No.
He said he wanted to start distilling his own vodka right there and then.
Yes,
something.
yes.
And that's why
He
he needed
was-
potatoes.
Why wouldn't he
Yeah.
just go to the grocery store?
Well, all of us went over here because after prom we wanted to get something to eat together, and all the other places were closed. So Nick was in the back of my car too, and he just kept talking about those potatoes the entire ride. Did you know how much that guy knows about potatoes?
I think he knows too much about potatoes, but also like we could have just gone to the grocery store with him to pick up a full sack. I don't know, but that
Did he
was
get
definitely
the-
memorable.
Did he get the potatoes though?
No, he did not, of course. But he argued
have
with the
potatoes
drive-through
here.
employee. Well, he argued with the drive-through employee for like 10 minutes before we were very politely, I must add, very politely asked to please order something else. And then he got some ice cream or something. I don't know if he ever got his potatoes.
We should mail him potatoes.
I mean, I'm sure we have his address somewhere. If we just mailed him a singular potato every day for a year. Oh, that's expensive.
Can we let's make a deal then?
Potato pact?
Potato pact.
Potato packed.
Potato packed.
Each of us will send Nick a potato.
Mhm.
I mean, you're gonna still be here, Theo, so you can just.
Oh, you sent me all of you sent me your potatoes from wherever you're all going, so I can see international potatoes, and then I will make sure that all of our potatoes end up at Nick's place.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave like a mystery box right in front of his door at night.
He's
I
gonna
love
think it's
this.
come from this place.
Oh, save a
totally
bag,
doesn't
save
have
a
it.
bag from this place. I put the potatoes in there.
Yes. It was like Izzy is like uncrumpling the bag that she was hiding behind her back with her bag fries in it. And she's like, okay, perfect. And then she just like tries to lay it flat so it's in nice condition for the potato pact. That sounds like a great idea. I'm in.
Hey, but that's us now, right? The potato pact.
It feels more like a potato courier system through Theo.
I mean, we could be both. We could all be a potato packed together and see each other again. And then, I don't know, start a potato courier service via Theo.
What about we could be the postal potato pack, the PPP? No, don't call it. No. No,
I like the
or-
energy, Andrew, but maybe we have to consider the branding.
Yeah.
Well, the potato pack on its own is PP, so maybe adding the extra P is PPP, and then it would be less weird.
P squared.
P squared.
P
Cubed, the word the third one.
P cubed.
P cubed.
P cubed.
I hate maths.
Same.
I actually
It's
secretly like.
just another way of thinking. Everything is built on math. Potatoes have math.
This is why I loved choir. I didn't have to think about. Well,
Are there
potatoes,
songs
but also
about?
math.
Are there songs about potatoes?
There's surely songs about potatoes.
Yeah, we sang one in choir at one of the shows.
Harvest Festival.
Mm-hmm. It was for the Harvest
Right.
Festival, and it was about a farmer who only had one lonely potato left. The potato itself was lonely. You were all there. You sang along, right?
Yeah.
Sang.
Well-
I swayed.
Yeah,
clicked
I
my
moved my
finger.
lips.
Hmm.
You're the singer here.
Yeah. I like to sing. Doesn't mean that I'm a good singer, but
You are really good at it. You sing so well, Izzy.
You got any belters on that mix CD?
I do. And she just quickly goes into the car and goes to the, because she's had hold on repeat this whole time to annoy everyone for like the
Naturally.
last 30 minutes. And she puts on I'm With You by Avril Lavigne.
Okay.
I mean, it's a belter.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Just turn it up. Turn it up as loud as it goes.
Yeah. We can all do the yeahs together.
Right here in this parking lot.
Yeah, why not? And you're seeing Izzy slowly become her more excitable self with the music and annoying you all through song. The idea of Andrew being like, we're gonna do this here in the parking lot, Izzy's like loving this. So she, as the song plays, she just like dramatically acting out the chorus. It's a damn cold night. And just sort of frolicking around each of you, being extra obnoxious.
I'm gonna miss this.
Izzy's immediately pulled back into herself. Yeah, me too.
What do you think the drive-throughs are like where we're all going? I think the Australian ones are going to be a bit disappointing.
I can't imagine they'd be different in other countries, no?
Are there drive-thrus in Spain?
I bet you they're good.
Why would there be drive-thrus in Spain if the whole culture is about like relaxing and taking your time and like going to sleep at midday?
Well, there's the really sad thing about parts of Spain is there's a lot of British culture, and
Yeah,
they love a drive-through.
and they love ham and cheese sandwiches in Spain because of the British people. It's on every
Jamon
menu.
and queso.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I bet you they're good.
They are. I've had one.
Oh.
But it's obviously for the British.
I have one more mozzarella stick.
No, I have my one. Thank you though.
He's offering his last mozzarella stick. When was the last time you saw Andrew offer anyone the coveted mozzarella stick? If you don't take it, I will.
Is this the mozzarella stick pack now?
No, potato
Potato
pack.
pack.
We can't break the potato packs. It's mozzarella sticks, or just remember me by this.
You know what? Fine. And Iris grabs some napkins, receives the mozzarella stick, and wraps it up. I'm going to keep this forever. No, I'm going to keep this forever.
Before you try to take it, I'm gonna snatch my hand back and say, "You have to catch it," and I'm gonna like throw it in the air.
Do I don't. I'm going to roll if I actually just catch it. Odds I catch it, evens I don't catch it. That's odds. I rolled a 9 on a d12.
Okay, so a 9 on the d12 would that be you caught it by your rules or that you dropped it?
I caught it by
You caught it. But it's physical.
Yes.
You look up to catch it and then rain.
I think as Iris catches it, she catches it with both hands. So she's kind of almost squished the mozzarella stick between two hands, like, oh. And then she feels those drops on her head. Shit, get in. It's raining.
Izzy just quickly takes the bag she was folding this whole time and also while she was dancing and just like hops back in. Does anyone else want shotgun? I know I claimed it on the way here. I'm willing to trade.
If it's been offered, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the least we can do for Andrew for offering his final mozzarella stick.
Exactly, right.
Why is it in pieces between my hands?
You hold on to that now, right? That's an important mozzarella stick. You get that through customs now.
You know what? I will.
Izzy reaches through and to the middle console between the front seats, and then just pulls out some wet naps. Here, and she helps Edie like get all the stuff off of her hands. Don't
The
take that
mud-
through customs. You know this.
I will take this through customs.
Okay, if that's what you want, I won't hold you back.
Andrew thinks I can't do it. I'm going to do it.
This is just despite Andrew.
Everything's just despite me.
Izzy just laughs a little at that, and is just continuing to help.
As Theo is starting to have the car pull out of the car park, the rain's starting to pick up, more and more of a downpour, and we drive out of here as we hit another chorus on Avril Lavigne's I'm With You and get back on the road.
Are we there yet?
No.
Louise, are we there yet?
You're not supposed to engage with him, Theo.
Just, I would also very much like to be already at the airport now. I can also read my clock and see that we're really, really, really running out of time. And yet, there is a gajillion cars in front of me. It's raining. And can someone put on some other song, please?
Yes. As you say that, Izzy was just looking out the window and thinking to herself about how much she's going to miss the rain. Because where she grew up, there was hardly ever any rain. And moving to this colder climate, it was the best when she could just snuggle up and have a hot chocolate and be on the couch. And she's here with her friends, and they're all grumpy about this. She puts in the next song, and it's My Immortal by Evanescence, but I feel like I have to roll for my emotions, because she's feeling a certain way and her friends aren't. Oh no, what happens when I roll a 10? Okay, I'm sad. I think just hearing, as she puts on My Immortal by Evanescence, just the first line, I'm so tired of being here, like plays, and she's thinking about how Theo just said that he wants to already be at the airport, and she's just trying to hold on to all of these moments with them, and Andrew also wants to be there, and Iris is just being herself, but it's being herself despite Andrew. And I think she just sort of sits with herself and gets quiet, and she just sort of folds over and starts crying, and just says, I don't know why, but I'm really gonna miss the rain, and I'm gonna miss all of you, and I'd rather be stuck in traffic with you all than be away.
Andrew is gonna spin around in the chair to be like leaning on his knees, looking backwards, still buckled in, so the strap is over his back, and just say, I think we all feel like that, right? It's just traffic's a bore.
We can be bored together.
We can. I'm looking forward to not seeing the rain. I'm on the opposite side of that, but I get it.
Well, I don't know about the rains in Spain, something about the plane, but I get what you mean, Izzy. But you want to remember us being bored together?
Better than not being together, period.
Theo, sorry, not sorry. And Iris rolls down the window entirely. And now it is the heavy rain is like splattering into the car. There's still cars adjacent to us from the traffic jam. And as the chorus to Maya Mortal comes on, Iris sticks half her torso out of the open window and starts belting while getting soaking wet. Don't
Hey,
leave me alone here!
I'm really sorry about this, buddy, and I'm gonna open the roof and stand up out it and do the same.
And
These
Izzy,
wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real.
As Andrew pull open the rooftop window, Theo just like, rolls with his eyes, but then also lowers his window, leans out of the window, and starts belting along with the song, completely soaked after just a few seconds.
This is something quite physical, so I do think we need a physical roll. It feels like Aida, you were the one who instigated it.
Yeah,
so maybe you should roll that.
Sure. That's a 4. March winds. The winds picked up in sudden gusts. Oh, this hair.
oh wait, but that's actually kind of perfect. It's so dramatic and fun.
So, Iris and multiple are singing, and I think the rain dissipates a bit. It's still clearly wet and drizzling, but now it's mostly the rain. So, like, any bit of rain is now like diagonally coming out in sheets. It's the kind that's stinging your eyes, but the singing continues.
And then I think Izzy finally decides to join in and just fully opens the door. And starts facing the wind so her hair moves in it, and she's like, when you cried, I'd wipe away. That's enough words. And then just like looks at all of her friends who are just trying to lighten the mood because they know how much it means to her. And it is so dramatic, but this is exactly what she wants and what it's like, because they can be alone or they can be bored in traffic together, and that's what she wanted to see from them. She didn't know she wanted to see that, but that's exactly what she needed.
Rain, okay? Rain. I just permed it.
I'll
It'll
pop
dry.
back down, and my glasses are covered in water. So I'm not doing that again.
The other cars are probably looking at us really weird. What?
And thanks, guys. She says, just sheepishly.
What's on next after this one?
Would someone else like to hit random on the CD player, or should I keep doing it?
Nah, it's your playlist.
Hot and Her by Nelly comes on.
As my glasses steam up from coming back into the car, the song changes over. I'm like, no, this is more like it. And I think at that moment, the traffic starts to move. Theo, I don't know if you can see them up ahead.
Oh, crap.
What is it?
Looks like a checkpoint.
Yeah. Okay.
Our seatbelts are on, right? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, your seatbelts are all on. I checked that, and the car's fine too. It's just you know I'm still on my learner's permit, right?
What?
No.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought I mentioned that. I thought I told you when I offered to drive you all to the airport that I was like, gee, also know I'm on my learner's permit. I think I mentioned that.
Then we wouldn't have accepted. That's illegal.
Okay, then just
We didn't know that there was going to be a checkpoint here, though, right? Like, I'm not excusing this, but it's scary. I don't know. I don't want you to get in trouble
Look,
before
Emma,
we leave.
I-
What if they
I'm-
arrest you?
They won't arrest me. It's not like I'm committed some serious crime or
You're gonna go to
something.
jail.
I'm not gonna. Izzy, I'm not going to go to jail, but they're gonna fine me or something.
What about the rest of us?
It's not like you're accomplices or something.
What if they pull my scholarship?
Okay. Listen, if they pull us over, we're just gonna try to keep it cool, just make nice conversation with the officer, and they don't even need to know I'm on my learner's permit, right? If I
The
just
first thing they ask is hello ID. And it sort of says on the big stinking thing, learner's permit.
Wait, Theo, is there a giant L on your bumper?
Of course there isn't.
With that, could we all roll?
Right? Oh shit.
Are we all gonna roll the motions?
I think we should all roll.
Yeah,
in regards to our
yeah,
emotions.
If I
absolutely.
cry again, I swear. Oh no, I'm crying again.
4. I'm enraged. Oh.
I'm
Three.
enraged.
Theo is
man.
also enraged.
I'm just crying.
So, if we get stopped and they say that you don't have the license that you should be, then we're not making it to the airport, Theo. And we're not getting on our flights.
You don't even know if they're gonna stop us. We might just drive by that checkpoint.
Did you do this on purpose?
You try to keep us here?
What?
You're not saying no.
Listen, I think this is all getting really, really tense in here. We're almost at the airport. I'm doing you a massive favor here of driving you to the airport and everything. And now you're just thinking that this is all part of some plan?
You're not denying it.
We were stuck in traffic for half an hour and now we're facing this.
Oh, it's the traffic. Was that also my plan? Did
Well,
I
maybe you took the
arrange
wrong
all of
route.
those
I
people?
I don't know the route that you took.
Where's your MapQuest printout?
I don't need a MapQuest printout. I grew up here.
Convenient.
Oh, what is this? This is what kind of inquisition did I walk into? What we so Izzy, say something.
I can't. I don't think he did this on purpose. We just need to keep our cool. If we can get past them, it'll be fine. I don't think we need to keep pinning this on Theo. This doesn't feel right.
How are we not going to get pulled over when we're all looking and yelling like this?
Theo takes like a deep breath in, and we're getting closer and closer to the checkpoint. Like we can already see like ahead of us, there's like one other car that's being like waved aside to be pulled in, and Theo just goes like, oh. Look, okay, I messed this up. I should have told you, but I'm also not gonna lie. I don't want you all to leave, you know? You're all leaving at the same freaking time. Same day, same airport. And if through some twist of fate, I can have you here for just a little longer, just a few more days, maybe don't have to drop you all off at the same day and say goodbye to all of you on the same day while I go back to our same old hometown. Well, then maybe some part of me would be okay with that. And I'm sorry, okay? I'm gonna freaking miss all of you.
Again, Izzy just lightly taps him on the shoulder as tears fall down her face. Just doesn't say anything. Knows that Theo's gonna need a moment after this, and we need to keep our cool as we get to the line, or the front of the line, the queue, and just like lets out a breath and just rub on the shoulder.
Andrew comes and sits fully back down in the seat.
I think Iris just sort of completely sits straight up, does a quick face swipe, and puts on her adult, pleasing face. I am a responsible person. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to do the talking. I'm going to impress the people around me. I'm going to meet and rise above all expectations, because that's what problem solvers do. That's what future engineers and architects do. That's what the valedictorian does. Okay, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this. To fix this again. Fix this again. Okay. Drive naturally.
He's wiping away her tears.
And as natural and cool as possible after this intense conversation and also this heavy hit of feelings, Theo pulls the car in to the checkpoint.
As we pull into the furthest area in the car park, the song "End of the Road" by Boys to Men is finishing, and everyone gets out of the car, makes sure, and I'm sure that Iris makes sure that all the doors are locked before we go, and Izzy's the first to get her suitcase out the back. And as she looks at her friends, also taking out their things, she just lets out a breath and just says, I really don't want to do this. It's not just about missing all of you. It's that I have to go back. And I don't want to. I haven't spoken about it to you all before because that would make things real. As you know, we moved here for my mom's job before high school. And just I don't know how to put this into words, but basically you all feel more like family to me than anyone outside of this place. And leaving you all makes me feel like I'm leaving home. And I don't want to leave my home. I don't know when I'm going to see you all again. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize that you all are my home. When I go back to where I grew up, I don't really know. I don't really know what's in for me at the end. But I couldn't leave without telling you all how I feel.
Izzy. Do you want listening, empathizing Iris, or do you want problem solving Iris?
I want you to be you.
I mean, what if we just swap out your ticket? Some airlines do that, right? What if we just figure out something? They're giving me a bunk bed. I don't have a roommate yet.
There's some Home Alone shit.
I can't. got people to take care of. And it's people that don't really care about me, but family's family, right?
Not forever though, right? This is just it's not goodbye really, it's a see you later. See you soon. Well, that
I'm-
seems rough, but
I'm gonna roll to see how I feel, because I feel like, please don't let me cry again. I'm crying again.
I mean, you made it out okay that time. That time Theo went to woodworking camp. It was out for like a little month and a half.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Yeah, but.
yeah, but
Yeah, but. Yeah, but.
just think, those were very temporary. We knew we were going to see each other at the start of the year. I don't know what's going to happen at the start of the year anymore.
Edith just sort of like walks over to Izzy and just like leans her head on your shoulder. Okay. There's a lot of things we don't know. For a second, indulge me. What do we know for sure for a fact?
That I have to go home. Izzy's just crying and is just not making any, not
Guys,
finding
help me
logic in
out.
anything.
Help me out here.
Theo, as Izzy just goes completely, just keeps on crying, and I imagine maybe Izzy has like a bit of a hard time talking through the tears. Is it that intense kind of crying?
Mm-hmm.
Theo just walks over her and goes to the other side from where Iris is, and he does something that Izzy has done so many times for him, and already 2 times on this ride here, and he just gently rubs her shoulder and does not say a word, just stands there, rubs the shoulder, and just allows this sadness to be there.
and I think in the same time as this is all happening, I'm holding onto my bags and seeing how you're all reacting, will just drop them, raise my arms into the air and start to sing Alanis Morissette's Ironic at the top of my lungs. And I never do this.
Izzy stops crying immediately. And it just puts her hand on Theo's hand, and then just like puts her arm around around Iris. I was gonna say Izzy. Iris's like body, and just says, "Does anybody have a disposable camera? Take a picture of Andrew."
Theo,
I can say we all have access to that quite easily, right?
I hope so.
Theo has one in his glove compartment, and he just really quickly leans in, grabs it out, and if I remember correctly, you have to like spin a little bit on them, like do the quick spinning, and then in the middle of Andrew just belting out Alanis Morissette, just snaps a few pictures, but also really quickly sneaks in, taking a picture of Iris and Izzy standing there, just laughing again after this moment of sadness.
Oh, and you're gonna be the one to develop the pictures. Send copies.
So we're gonna send you potatoes and you send the photos to us, right? Potatoes.
That
and
sounds-
photograph Pact.
That sounds like a
PPP.
super fair exchange.
We are nothing but all about super fair exchanges.
Potatoes for pictures. That's a
You
good
still have
business
that
model.
mozzarella stick, right?
Just one. It was just I still have it. It's in my pocket. Make it a greasy mess.
Good,
I will
I'm
make
just
it through.
getting
I
the
will
joke.
make it through.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
I love you all too.
Yeah, you're pretty great.
Gonna miss the hell out of all of you.
What are you gonna do with the rest of this summer?
Me?
Yeah, you're stuck
Oh, I don't know. I thought I'm gonna spend a few days of like being just super sad in my bedroom and just pump that evanescence for 2 days. And then afterwards, maybe, I don't know, I just start making new friends or something. He
Nick.
just says that with his. Yeah. I think Nick and I, we're gonna be potato buddies.
Nick? Of all people, Nick?
Look, what is your problem with him? He's a very fascinating individual.
That's very diplomatic of you to say.
And also, he listens to my saw machine stories and actually pays attention, Izzy.
I listened. It's just a lot of words that I didn't understand. And it's all in the same sentences. It was kind of hard. I was listening. I just couldn't comprehend.
Theo just chuckles in response, just trying to pull your leg a little here. And he goes, no, but in all seriousness, y'all, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do the rest of the summer. But for today, I want to put all of you on some planes and see you head out to fantastic places. That's not going to work unless we make it to the gate on time, and we still have a lot of luggage to carry here. So how about we get to that?
Izzy, as they're all walking.
Just one more chorus.
It's like rain. But yeah, I'll stop talking.
No, keep going.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, Gloria, would love to know also what Iris and Andrew are gonna be doing, or how they feel in this scene. Because we're getting a lot of Izzy's feelings and a lot of Theo's feelings.
Yeah.
And Izzy has rolled really high
Yeah.
for no good reason. I need everyone else to have feelings.
You
Well,
know
I
what?
guess
I think Iris is trying to maintain the mask. Let's see how that's progressing. I'm gonna just do a roll. That's a 1. My rage picks up in sudden gusts. So I think Iris is kind of like smiling, nodding, being. I think she prides herself. She tries to be the problem solver, the steady person. We can get all silly, but every now and then someone needs to sort of snap people back to attention. And I think especially seeing Theo do this sort of gets down under Iris's mask a bit. Be like, he's the one holding down the fort. It's gonna suck to be alone, but at least he has his path a bit straightforward or in his control. Maybe we're all spiraling because we're lacking or missing the control. And I think this is where Iris like starts to like really hit her in the parking lot of the airport. The future is so unknown. We are promising each other this and that. How do we know? Can we know? Why can't we know? Why can't we control this? We have control. What if we just don't get on these stinking planes? What if we just receive potatoes in this town for the rest of our lives? And Edie's just kind of like holding her suitcase and like not budging anymore.
picking up his suitcases. There's this kind of like make jokes all the time facade of someone who's just trying to hide it under being a bit silly, but internally Andrew's terrified And once Theo says that we need to get to the gate on time, starts walking. Just starts walking. He'd put his bags down, but he starts walking towards the entrance to the airport. His bags are still in the car. And I rolled a 9 on the dice. So tears just start to silently fall down his cheeks as he's walking towards this entrance door, which automatically opens. He takes no notice that probably no one else is with him right now, and walks in to look at the screen to try and find his flight. And I don't know if anyone else says anything or shouts after him, or if you're looking at what Elise is doing right now. But Andrew has just stood alone inside this airport, silently crying, looking at the gate number and where he needs to go next.
Why'd he go without his bags?
Theo already picks up the bags. Come on, let's go check up on him. Are you hanging in there, Iris?
I'm a survivor. I'm a strong, independent woman. Yes, I got this.
Yeah, but you are allowed to feel things. You know that, right? And you're allowed to show those things.
No, let's go.
While you're having this conversation, Izzy's just walking over towards Andrew. So it's just the two of you.
He doesn't notice you arrive next to him as he just continues to stare up at the screen.
Once Izzy is over there and it's just Iris and Theo. Theo gets a little bit frustrated with Iris. And he says, you know, you're allowed to not be Miss Perfect from time to time. You know that, right?
That ends now. The illusion of that ends now, even if that was true earlier.
Well, then just speak your damn mind, okay? What's on your mind?
That we cannot pump music at a drive-through parking area anymore. That we cannot be sticking our heads out in full standstill traffic in the rain and screaming our lungs out. That no one else is going to understand why just having one fry is okay. People are going to be like, and people will look at me like, if two heads when they realize that there is a year-old mozzarella stick in my apartment. That was okay here. Once that big shiny metal tube goes up, those things aren't true anymore.
They're still going to be true when you come back here.
Things will change. That school building's going to get renovated. You might not be here anymore. We'll be different people. That's not bad, but it's different.
I'm not yet sure on if it's good or bad that things just keep changing, that the people that I grew up with leave this town. And I get it. I get it why you're leaving. When the moments you told me, all of you told me about your plans, I felt so happy for all of you. That's why I wanted to bring you here. I wanted to do this for all of you, to have one final goodbye. But I'm still not sure if I'm a big fan of all of this. But you know what? What I think about this doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It is happening. change happens. But I know that one thing that will not change is the memories I have of all of us. The memories of the mozzarella sticks, the memories of the potatoes, the memories of arguing in a traffic jam in the rain. I have all of that of you. And no matter where any of you are, no matter how far away you are, and no matter how much I'm going to hate that I'm only can talk with you in chat rooms and via letters, and if I want to get really expensive by sending a text cross-continental, I still have all those memories. There's still pieces of all of you with me here. And I hope that all of you take a piece of me with you.
Actually, before I forget, and Edith like goes into like an inside pocket and pulls out a long piece of paper. It looks like the old school flight tickets with something embedded in the paper. And she hands it over to Theo. And it is a pass all the way to the gate.
What?
Mm.
No
Because
way.
because you drove us over, my mom said that's the least we can do for you.
No bloody way. You arranged that? All of you?
Yeah. But I mean, in hindsight now, it feels kind of cruel, though.
What, cruel that I get to have a little bit more time with all of you? I love this. What are we waiting for, Iris? Let's get those bags over to the rest.
Okay. You still have time.
We got time. We got time. And he just walks. He's carrying now Andrew's bags and carries them past Iris and just goes, we have so much time. Just says that and walks by her towards the airport entrance.
Iris follows with her bags as well.
Izzy, standing next to Andrew, who doesn't notice that she's there, just like nudges him a little bit with her shoulder and says, Australia's lucky to have you, you know?
Oh, I know.
Okay, well. I'm lucky that you're my friend.
I know.
Okay. I like standing next to you and not talking.
Doesn't happen often, does it?
No, I'm going to keep talking actually because I lied. Just thank you for singing ironic at the top of your lungs. I know you only know half the words, but I enjoyed listening.
It just felt right. And I felt if I didn't do it then, I'm never going to do it.
I'm glad I got to witness it.
Well, it's probably not going to happen again. At least not for 2 years.
In 2 years, I'm going to write that down, right? In 2 years, I'm going to see you all again. And I'm going to make you sing ironic again, sober, at the top of your lungs. I mean, you can do what you want, but I'd really love if you did it, is all I'm going to say. If I got to just every couple of years see this grand display. I know you all did it just to get me to stop crying, but it's just, I mean, unless you like doing stuff like that.
Well, it wasn't to get you to stop crying. It just felt like it was the moment to do it. It stopped you crying was a bonus.
It was a good moment, and I'm gonna remember that forever. And I'm also gonna remember it because Theo took lots and lots of pictures.
Wait.
Lots
What?
of pictures.
Well, I won't see them. It's fine.
You're gonna get copies. It's gonna be the Christmas card.
No. I don't. I'm not gonna send anyone my address.
I'll find you. You know what? If I don't find you, idiots will find you.
Do you think she'll get that mozzarella stick through customs?
I think she'll find a way. I think if anyone can find a way to get a smashed up mozzarella stick through customs, it's Iris.
I know it seems silly, but just you know why I'm like this, right?
Like what?
Well, I never take anything seriously.
I think you take things seriously, but in your own
Mm.
way. But what is it?
I just feel like if I ever do take something seriously, that everything will just break. And it feels like it's breaking. And I need to hold it together.
If I've learned anything just from today, it's that I can break and you all are there to fix me. And I've broken so many times. I've shed way too many tears today, and you all were there for me. And I think there will be people in our lives who can do that for us. And I don't think you should be afraid to take things seriously. I think you're a serious person.
But what if I break when there's no one there to fix it?
You can call me. You can call me. Every single letter I write will have my phone number in it. Every single one. And I don't care if it's 3 a.m. my time, 3 a.m. your time, you call me.
Okay. Just help me fix it.
I will help you fix it. Always.
I'm going to send a joke thing in the post to Theo.
You're going to send him?
I don't know yet. I'll just find something. But you'll hear about it when it happens.
Yeah. I hope I do. I really hope I do.
My
if I
flight's
don't-
not far. I should probably get moving.
Oh. Okay. Your bags. Wait, your bags. We need to get your bags. We need to go back and get your
Hey!
bags.
You left your bags.
Oh, thank you.
Theo just plops them down next to you.
You fixed it. Okay, well, I think I'm going left. It's just down there.
I'm
All right,
going
if you
that
going
way.
this way? You're going that way.
Yeah.
Okay. This is it then, right?
No.
You got the mozzarella stick?
I have it.
I told you. I told you she'd do it.
It's a mess, but I have
It's
it.
in your...
I'm not gonna check.
I've been keeping a bit of club sandwich like a hamster.
I am never going to find another group of people as weird as you all.
Nope.
Never.
No.
I have my bag fries. Don't worry about it. Okay. Izzy just goes up to Theo and just gives him a big hug because she knows that he's going to be staying. She just gives him a big hug first.
Theo responds, like, really bringing that hug in, holding on to Izzy really tightly for a moment before releasing again. You better call when you arrive, okay?
It'll be the first thing I do. I won't talk to anyone. Payphone immediately.
I'm gonna have my phone right next to my bed. Like, you just call, and he turns to the rest of you. All of you do that, right? Just when you arrive, just call.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not all the way from Australia. That's gonna be really expensive, but like,
Oh, you don't want to
Really?
talk to me? Of course.
no, of course. I'm so
I'll call.
glad you're leaving. Yes. No, you better find a way to reach out, man.
I will.
I don't care how much
I
it costs. I want all of you to talk to me always, please.
will make it happen.
It'll happen.
I put a hand out to shake Iris's hand.
Iris takes her hand and shakes it, but kind of pulls.
And I
If
put
if not Andrew, herself into Andrew, and just like gives like a very heavy bear squish.
No, he said call, but I want you to call me just to confirm that it made it all the way.
It will make it. It will have a shrine. It will get a double major to like keep this thing preserved.
And the printed out photograph that he's inevitably going to send you of me singing in the parking lot can be the centerpiece of that shrine.
The guy developing the photos at the pharmacy is going to be so confused.
He's going to be like so happy that he got to bear witness to it.
It's gonna be the talk of the town for at least a week.
Yeah, no one's ever seen anything like that, and no one ever will again.
Exactly.
No, but we will be seeing you again.
Yeah,
And we're
just see you
going
later.
to hear all about your exploits. You're going to hear about what a great time you're having and how it's not complete without us and how no other new friend you make will compare to us. But you are going to thrive. You are going to do so good. Everyone's going to love you. I miss you.
Uno reverse.
Iris turns to Izzy. Draw 10.
What? Okay. Huh? I don't think Izzy's played Uno. I've played Uno, just to clarify. Okay. She's holding up pretend cards. Why?
I really gotta go. I'm gonna
Okay.
take one of your cards, and then I will give you a hug. You'll fix it.
I'll fix it. Always. The hug is so tight that you like, what is it? You go I don't know what the word is to describe that, but that's what happens to you. I'm always gonna fix it. I know Idis can fix things, but I can also fix things. I'm just less tense about it sometimes.
That's fair.
Oh, you can hear me? I don't want to do this, but I've got to go too. And she also, I think what Izzy's doing now is just like pulling everyone into a group hug.
Big group hug, yeah.
Yeah. And then she like gets a bit, are we supposed to be rolling right now? But I think she gets a bit, she rolls, and she rolls, no she doesn't, she just rolls on the floor. She like turns to Theo and just says, I want to hear about saws, okay? Tell me about the saws.
Gonna write you a letter about the saws.
I will read every word. The dictionary.
You better respond to those letters.
I will.
Oh, and while we're still in that group hug, Theo says, "You better all remember sending me potatoes."
Sending potatoes.
Of course. This is a pact. It's secret.
Potato pact, everyone. Potato pact.
PPP. And I walk away.
There he goes. For the record, Izzy, they don't deserve you. But you're
I think
that great of a person that you're going to do it anyway. And that's on you. That's all you.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss your frankness. Just everything about you. Thank you. And she just, again, like, I think Izzy's just holding on to so many hugs all the time. Getting as many hugs in before she has to go. And then she just looks both of you in the eyes and says, I have to go. Love you both. And takes her
Love you
bag
too.
and rolls it away.
I think you also have a plane to catch.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. And I know it's not the most fun job in the world to be the one to stay behind. Hear me out. But I think if it was anyone else, it would not be okay to leave. If it was anyone else not, joining our parents for lunches once a month, if it was not you, like, going in and helping out teachers after clubs, if it was not you ensuring that the cool places we frequent always have customers, if it was not you, it had to be you. Because you're that foundation. And it could only have been you.
When all of you come back, I'll make sure the town is still here. It might not be the same, but it will be like you remember it.
Doesn't have to be like remember it. You're here. That's who we're coming back to.
I'm already looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward to hear everything about all of your exploits, what you're going to do, and all the places all of you go to, the people you meet there. I should be so damn happy to get to meet you.
They're going to know all about you too. And about Andrew singing. And about Izzy singing. Izzy has more to speak on about that. Much better singer. But none of it is possible if we don't have you to come back to. I think that's the hardest job of all, but the most important one.
Not gonna lie, it is hard. It sucks. But I know what it's for. It's for all of you.
And on that, we hear an announcement.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Come here.
One final hug. Don't keep them waiting on you. That's rude.
It's the last time I get to not be perfect.
Yeah,
I'm
allow
gonna
yourself
go
to be a little.
I'm
Allow
gonna
yourself
go
to be a
to the
little rude.
bathroom. I'm gonna fix my face.
Theo smiles, and after that hug, he just starts taking steps back from Iris.
I think Iris starts walking towards the bathroom, kind of stops in place, and just books it to the gate. She could not let go. She had to go.
And to close this game out, we all roll 2d12 one more time to see what the winds and the emotions are like. I think for Andrew, as he sits into his seat on this airplane, he looks out the window to see drops of rain hitting against it. And a kind of older woman sits down next to him, full of life and cheer, and will just turn and say, "First time, Australia?" And he just bursts into tears.
For Iris, she boards the plane. She's one of the last people to board the plane, so she does the walk of shame down the galley to her seat. And that same sparse gray cloud also sort of hits the side of the plane, and it gets moist, and you sort of thinks, oh, it might be delayed. I wonder if Theo was watching our planes. Oh, we should have told him where we were sitting. Maybe we could have waved. Could he have seen? There's no way he could have seen our planes. But what if? Why didn't we plan this better? Why didn't we take an extra photo? Why didn't we make copies in advance? Why? And all the why didn't we's just kind of break into her face as she starts sobbing.
Izzy's still seated, waiting for her plane to board. And anytime someone walks past her, she's thinking about her friends and just how things are going to change. She doesn't want them to change. But they've given her so much hope that at least if everything changes, their friendship will be the same. And thinking of how each of them shared their friendship with her brings her to tears as well. Surprise, surprise. And I think she just is looking out the window at the rain and is just reflecting on the happiest times that she's had, and it was with them.
Theo is still with his car in the airport parking lot. He sat down on the hood of the car, but before doing that, he noticed that Izzy left the bag of the drive-through place in the back of the car, and he has that empty paper bag in his hands as the sky has actually cleared at this point. Still some gray clouds here and there, but the sun is coming through. And from his position on the hood of the car, Theo sees a plane taking off. He doesn't know if it's one of the planes that one of his friends are on. But he does know that 3 of the people he loves most in life are about to embark on new adventures or show the world how good of a person they are. And with that drive-through plays back in hand, that thought fills him with joy and pride to call these people friends. And we just see him look up towards the sky as that plane he saw take off vanishes in the blue sky.